Lincoln Nation, this is the foundation. Just want to make a video on the debut of Isaiah Thomas. We lost to the Mavericks. I didn't see the final score. Kind of like was kind of walked away from it after that on the final seconds. I knew we was gonna have a setback defensively this week. Not, I want to talk about Isaiah's game a little after, but it's not just that. It is the combination of the rotations and all that, of how they did with Brook Lopez, Kyle Kuzma, Randall, and Nance, and all that. And then when Fry gets more involved and all that, how the combination is gonna work and everything. As far as the game goes, Brandon Ingram was playing really well. I mean, his 3-pointers was dropping. He doesn't take he doesn't take much, but this game was really falling down for him. Kuzma, he was rebounding a lot. And then he started getting nailing his shots in the second half of the game. Randall, in the beginning, I think he was getting a little bit overexcited because he's been playing really physical, and they weren't letting him be that physical. They was kind of being real tight with the calls and all that. I think he had 3 offensive fouls. But yeah, so Isaiah Thomas's debut. I'll give it a okay. It's the first game. I'm not trying to be too critical or anything like that. But this is what I gathered. What it is what it is. Is that when his offense is going, he can put up points quick. Which we need is an outside presence, and he does provide that. And he has. He looked like it was getting pretty fun. That inside pass, that touch pass that he did was looking really nice, and everything. And you saw how fast he can get some points and all that. Reminds me of I don't know if a lot of people remember, but this guy from the Pistons, Vinny the Microwave Johnson. He was a guy that came off the bench, and this would just light him up. He had the ultimate green light and all that. But this is the other side of it now. And you see when the offense is not going for him, then it's a double whammy because you see the liability. The liability gets even bigger, and that's one thing that the Dallas Mavericks was able to do. Make adjustments. Like they just kept on running plays until somebody got switched and all that. Yes, the Lakers could have adjusted and all that, but they were just gonna find a way to whoever's getting on Isaiah and all that. Now this is where again, like I said, it's the first game. This is where it's gonna be a learning curve for Luke Walton. Like I thought was a little bit. If I was to be critical, I'll be going Walton. Like you don't force the whole issue with Isaiah. Like, hey, we know we're gonna give you a lot of minutes. And all that. You have to. He's gonna have to be more assertive of when to pull him and all that if his offense is not going. Because Caruso barely played. We've been praising Caruso the last few games. Josh Hart, his minutes have declined. That's and that's the thing too. Like, if you're having a game where you're troubling stopping the ball and you get in the offense and clicking, then you gotta put the guys that is gonna give you the best chance to at least try and slow down the ball. Slow down the pace of the scoring and all that. So when Lonzo comes back, they have 2 more games, and then they have the All-Star break. So that's when Luke Walton can have his make his adjustments on how he wants to do his rotational thing with Lonzo, with Isaiah, with Hart, and with Caruso, and so forth, and whoever else. All right, so that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Laker Nation, aloha.